In last video, we have seen about the centripetal force. Now we see the centrifugal force. It is denoted by letter vector FCF. You know that Newton's laws of motion are valid in inertial frame of reference. You know about the inertial frame of reference. Inertial frame of reference means a frame of reference which is moving with uniform velocity with respect to the fixed frame. In the inertial frame of reference, centripetal force is observed. In order to make Newton's laws of motion in non-inertial frame of reference, these Newton's laws of motion not valid in non-inertial frame of reference, we have to assume one or more forces acting on that object. Such forces are called the pseudo force. Pseudo force. This pseudo force is not type of real force. Also, it is not imaginary force. This pseudo force, it arises due to the accelerated frame of reference. This pseudo force, it is also called as the fictitious force. This pseudo force is nothing but the centrifugal force. In this figure, there is centripetal force as well as centrifugal force in UCM is shown. In this figure, O is the center of circle, particle performing uniform circular motion which is situated at point P. This point P. This pseudo force, it is arises due to the accelerated frame of reference. So particle, it has acceleration, and the centrifugal force is a pseudo force in UCM which acts along the radius, but it is directed away from the center of circle, and it is denoted by letter vector FCF, means centrifugal force. The magnitude of centrifugal force is given by centrifugal force equal to mass into acceleration of frame of reference. Frame of reference. Let m be the small m be the mass of particle. So this is denoted by a letter small m, and acceleration of frame of reference is a. Centrifugal force is denoted by letter vector FCF. So magnitude of centrifugal force FCF equal to ma. The magnitude of acceleration is given by a equal to v square divided by r, also equal to r omega square, also equal to v omega. These are the magnitudes of acceleration in different forms. If we substitute, suppose this formula 1, if we substitute this acceleration in this formula, we get the centrifugal force as first relation is mv square divided by r. If we substitute the value of acceleration as r omega square, we get the magnitude of centrifugal force equal to mr omega square. If we substitute the value of acceleration in equation 1, we get the magnitude of centrifugal force as m v omega. So in this formula, the symbols are: small m means mass of particle, a means acceleration of frame of reference, v means linear speed, r means radius of circle, omega means angular speed of the particle performing UCM. In vector notation, centrifugal force is denoted by vector FCF equal to plus sign mv square divided by r into unit vector r. So the direction of unit vector is in the direction of radius vector. Also, centrifugal force is denoted in vector notation as vector FCF equal to plus mr omega square. The examples of centrifugal force. First example is, suppose you are sitting in a car and car is suddenly turned towards right side. You pushed towards left side due to the centrifugal force acting on you. Another example is the bulging of earth at equator and flattening of poles of the earth due to the centrifugal force. Third example is centrifuge device. This centrifuge device is used to separate lighter particle and heavier particle. It based on the principle of centrifugal force. Fourth example of centrifugal force is about the merry-go-round. You are sitting in a merry-go-round and this merry-go-round rotates about its vertical axis. You pushed pulled towards outward direction due to the centrifugal force acting on you. So in the merry-go-round figure, there is two types of forces. One is the centripetal force, and the centripetal force is due to the resultant of all the real forces, and the centrifugal force means it is the net pseudo force. So the equation for circular motion is written in two forms. So first form is resultant force equal to plus m omega square resultant force equal to negative sign m omega square r vector, and another way is equation for circular motion is m omega square r vector plus summation in the bracket real forces bracket complete equal to 0. Now we distinguish between centripetal force and centrifugal force. First point in the centripetal force is a real force. In centrifugal force, it is pseudo force. Second point is centripetal force means it maintains the uniform circular motion. Second point in centrifugal force is it disturbs uniform circular motion. Third point is in centripetal force is observed in inertial frame of reference. In the centrifugal force observed in the non-inertial frame of reference. Fourth point is centripetal force is the force which acts along the radius and directed towards the center of circle. In the centrifugal force, fourth point is it acts along the radius and directed away from the center of circle. Fifth point is in vector notation, centripetal force is given by vector FCP equal to negative sign m omega square r vector, or vector FCP equal to negative sign mv square divided by r into unit vector r0. In the centrifugal force, in vector notation, it is represented as vector FCF equal to plus sign m omega square r, or vector FCF equal to plus sign mv square divided by r into unit vector r0. So this is the distinguished point between the centripetal force and centrifugal force. Now today's homework is define centripetal force, state its any two examples. Another question is define centrifugal force, state its any two examples. Question third is distinguish between centripetal force and centrifugal force. Fourth question is denote the centripetal force and centrifugal force in vector notation.